Top 10 fastest Audi cars 2025. The last naturally aspirated V10 supercar ever. Audi just killed the R8. No more screaming 10-cylinder symphonies. No more analog perfection. Soul versus speed. Which side are you on? These 10 combustion legends defined what German fury could achieve before the electric takeover. Stay for number 1. The sound alone could end the debate. Number 10, 2017 Audi R8 V10 Spider. Wind in your hair. V10 howling behind your head. Violence on demand. The 2017 R8 V10 Spider hit 60 in 3.4 seconds, despite carrying 265 extra pounds of reinforcement. Top speed, 201 miles per hour. This isn't compromise, it's engineering defiance. Naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10, 540 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque, 4 all-wheel drive clawing at asphalt with Pirelli P0 Corsa tires. But here's the twist that separates this from every other drop top. Audi didn't just chop the roof. They completely rebuilt the carbon fiber chassis with additional bracing. 50% stiffer, zero flex, pure precision. The sound, 10 cylinders screaming to 8,700 RPM behind your head. No turbos, no electric assistance, 3 blocks of Lamborghinis, McLarens. Nothing delivers the sensory overload of a naturally aspirated V10 in a convertible. Used Spiders hold value better than almost any other convertible supercar. Clean examples sell for 85 to 90% of original MSRP. Convertible compromise or open-air perfection? Choose your side. Wait until you see number 9. This 4-door sedan embarrasses dedicated sports cars. Number 9, 2017 Audi RS 7 Performance. 4 doors, 5 seats. Supercar humiliation. 3.3 seconds to 60 miles per hour, according to Motor Trend's testing. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. This luxury sedan accelerates faster than most dedicated sports cars while carrying your entire family. Twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 producing 605 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. That torque is available from just 1,750 RPM. Torque available from idle. The secret weapon isn't just the engine, it's the sport differential that actively overdrives the outside rear wheel in corners, rotating this 4,400-pound luxury sedan like a lightweight sports car. Launch control drops the air suspension 10 millimeters, firms up the dampers, and holds engine revs at optimal launch RPM while preloading the transmission. No safety net, pure physics. The carbon ceramic brakes measure 420 millimeters up front, larger than most supercars. This was peak RS7 before emissions strangled performance. A performance owner from Texas told me, "I've embarrassed GT3s, Corvettes, even Ferraris at Cars and Coffee. They never see it coming." The market recognizes this as the end of an era, the last purely mechanical RS sedan before complexity took over. Luxury sedan or sports car in disguise? The eternal debate. But number 8 is where things get serious. This is the car that made Ferrari nervous. Number 8, 2014 Audi R8 510 Plus. The car that proved Audi could build a Ferrari killer. And did. 3.2 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. Motor Trend's testing confirmed this wasn't just fast, it was legitimate supercar territory that embarrassed cars costing twice as much. Naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 shared with the Lamborghini Gallardo, producing 550 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of pure, unfiltered aggression. The Plus package transformed everything. Carbon fiber side blades replaced standard aluminum pieces. The suspension drops 10 millimeters and stiffens by 15%. Magnetic ride dampers read the road surface 1,000 times per second. The Plus package includes a fixed rear spoiler that generates 220 pounds of downforce at 186 miles per hour, genuine aerodynamic function. What made this car legendary wasn't just its power, it was what it represented. The moment Audi proved they belonged in the supercar conversation. Engage dynamic mode and the exhaust valves open fully, unleashing one of the greatest naturally aspirated soundtracks ever produced. The V10 howl building to 8,700 RPM is worth the price of admission. On the Nürburgring, the Plus lapped in 7 minutes and 26 seconds. faster than the Ferrari 458 Italia. Natural aspiration or forced induction? Analog faith versus algorithmic traction? Number 7 will shock you. Audi removed the safety net entirely. Number 7, 2022 Audi R8 Performance RWD. Audi's final love letter to the V10, rear-wheel drive only. Same 3.2-second time, but this tells a different story. Top speed, 201 miles per hour. Motor Trend's testing revealed something unexpected. Removing all-wheel drive didn't hurt acceleration, it enhanced the driving experience. 562 horsepower and 406 pound-feet from the naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10. 88 pounds lighter from removing the front drivetrain components. Without Quattro's safety net, the R8 demands respect and rewards skill. Weight distribution shifts to 42.5% front, 57.5% rear, nearly perfect for a mid-engine layout. Launch control in the R8 is more aggressive than the A version, allowing controlled wheel spin to optimize traction off the line. Pure connection, this is it. The last naturally aspirated V10 supercar Audi will ever build. Production ended in 2023 with no fanfare. One RW owner told me, the Quattro version was fast but clinical. The RD version is fast and alive. Every input matters. RD examples are already commanding premiums over A versions. With production ended forever, these represent the final chapter. Safety net or pure connection? Which philosophy defines driving? Number 6 started a revolution. This car changed everything about performance sedans. Number 6, 2014 Audi RS7. The revolution started here. 3.2 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. The original RS7 established the template for every performance sedan that followed, proving you could have luxury and violence in perfect harmony. Twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 producing 560 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The first Audi to combine genuine supercar acceleration with limousine luxury. What made this revolutionary wasn't just speed. The air suspension could lower the car 25 millimeters for aerodynamics or raise it 25 millimeters for clearance. Quattro all-wheel drive with sport differential that could overdrive the outside rear wheel. The twin-turbo V8 uses a hot V configuration with turbos mounted between the cylinder banks. This reduces turbo lag and allows for more efficient cooling. Before this car, you chose between comfort and performance. The 2014 RS7 said, "Why not both?" and delivered on that impossible promise. A 2014 RS7 owner shared, "I've owned M5s, E63s, even a Panamera Turbo. Nothing combined luxury and performance like the original RS7. Original simplicity or modern complexity? Which era got it right? Wait until you see number 5, a family wagon that destroys supercars. Number 5, 2021 Audi R6 Avant. The wagon that embarrasses supercars. 3.1 seconds to 60 miles per hour according to Motor Trend's testing. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. This family hauler accelerates faster than most dedicated sports cars while offering practicality that makes it usable every day. Twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 producing 591 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. But the secret weapon is the 48-volt mild hybrid system that eliminates turbo lag entirely. The 48-volt hybrid system isn't about fuel economy. It's about instant throttle response that feels naturally aspirated. The electric motor generator provides 16 additional horsepower during acceleration. Here's something that will blow your mind. The wagon body is actually more aerodynamically efficient than a sedan. The RS6 Avant's drag coefficient of just 0.30 beats most sports cars. The cargo area swallows 565 liters with the rear seats up, expanding to 1,680 liters with them folded. You can carry a full-size refrigerator, then embarrass supercars on the way home. An RS6 owner told me, "I've had M3s, C63s, even a 911 Turbo. Nothing combines performance and practicality like the RS6. Ultimate compromise or perfect solution? Wagon versus sedan, fight me." Number 4 will blow your mind. The sound alone might convert EV fans back to gas. Number 4, 2025 Audi R7 Performance, the fastest four-door Audi you can buy today. 3.0 seconds flat according to Motor Trend's testing. Top speed, 190 miles per hour. The quickest combustion sedan Audi has ever produced, and likely the quickest they ever will produce. Twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 Evolution, producing 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, available from just 2,050 RPM. Torque on demand that makes this feel more like an electric car. But the real advancement isn't just more power. Predictive Quattro management uses GPS data and camera inputs to preload the optimal torque split before you even turn the wheel. Artificial intelligence applied to traction management. But wait, there's one wagon that's about to shock you in the top three. Active anti-roll bars can disconnect entirely during straight-line acceleration, allowing maximum weight transfer to the rear wheels. Maximum weight transfer, zero compromise. Comment V10 or turbo, which engine philosophy wins? This represents the absolute pinnacle of combustion sedan technology. The fastest non-crossover Audi in production as electrification looms. Peak four-door, or would you still choose an R8? The debate starts now. The top three will shock you, starting with a wagon that cracked the podium. Number 3, 2022, Audi RS6 GT, the ultimate wagon, 660 units. Ever. Surprise. The wagon just cracked the top three. 2.8 seconds to 60 miles per hour based on independent testing. Top speed, 190 miles per hour, the fastest wagon Audi has ever built. Limited to just 660 units worldwide. This isn't just rare, it's practically extinct. The RS6 GT represents Audi's final statement on what a performance wagon could be when all constraints were removed. This isn't just an RS6 with a body kit, it's Audi's most extreme wagon ever produced. Twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 with the most aggressive tune Audi has ever applied, producing 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. The GT package isn't cosmetic. Carbon fiber fender flares, house-wider wheels, and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. The suspension is lowered 20 millimeters and features manually adjustable dampers. 66 pounds removed through carbon fiber components throughout the chassis. Carbon fiber roof, hood, and rear spoiler. Titanium exhaust system, 660 units worldwide. That's it. 150 for the US market, 200 for Germany, and the rest scattered globally. Finding one for sale is nearly impossible. GT examples are already trading for $50,000 plus over MSRP. This represents the absolute end of the performance wagon era. There will never be another car like this. Investment piece or track weapon? The GT divides opinion, but the market has spoken. Values are climbing rapidly. Number 2 will give you chills. The supercar that changed everything. Number 2, 2017 Audi R8 410 Plus. The supercar that changed everything. 2.6 seconds to 60 miles per hour according to Motor Trend's testing. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. This proved Audi could build a legitimate Ferrari and Lamborghini killer that beat them at their own game. Naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 producing 610 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. This wasn't evolution, it was revolution applied to every aspect of the car's design. The difference from the 2014 Plus isn't evolutionary. The intake manifold was completely redesigned to increase airflow by 15%. The exhaust system features active valves that open progressively with throttle input. Carbon fiber engine bay bracing increases torsional rigidity by 40% over the standard R8. The result is a chassis that responds instantly to driver inputs. This wasn't just another supercar. It was Audi's declaration that the naturally aspirated V10 could reach perfection before emissions regulations killed it forever. The sound alone justifies its existence. Pure mechanical symphony that builds from a whisper at idle to a full-throated scream at redline. On the Nürburgring, the 2017 Plus lapped in 7:10, faster than the Ferrari 488 GTB. Soul versus speed, which represents true performance? The 2017 Plus makes a compelling argument for soul. Number 1 will break your heart, the fastest and the last. Number 1. 2020 Audi R8 5-410. Performance, the fastest, the last, the end of an era, 2.5 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Top speed, 205 miles per hour. The fastest combustion-powered Audi ever built, and it will never be built again. The 2020 R8x10 performance represents the absolute pinnacle of what Audi could achieve with internal combustion technology. Every lesson learned from decades of supercar development was applied to create something that pushes the boundaries of physics. Naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10, producing 631 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. The most powerful naturally aspirated engine Audi has ever produced, and the most powerful they ever will produce. This isn't just about power. Every component was optimized for maximum performance. The intake system flows 25% more air than the standard R8. The titanium exhaust system saves 22 pounds while improving flow and creating one of the greatest soundtracks in automotive history. Carbon ceramic brakes come standard with 380mm front discs that can stop the car from 60 miles per hour in just 94 feet. Magnetic dampers feature 3 distinct modes that transform the car's character. This is it, the fastest combustion-powered Audi ever built. The last of its kind as electrification takes over. Production ended quietly in 2023 with no fanfare, just the end of an era. When the electric future arrives and every car sounds like a vacuum cleaner, this will be remembered as the peak of what internal combustion could achieve. No more screaming V10s, no more analog perfection. Performance examples are already commanding significant premiums over standard R8s. Clean examples are selling for $300,000 plus as collectors recognize their significance as the final chapter of Audi's supercar story. This isn't just a car, it's the end of a philosophy. The belief that mechanical perfection and analog connection matter more than efficiency and electrification. The ultimate Audi, or do you prefer earlier generations? Final judgment below. 10 combustion legends, from 3.4 seconds to 2.5 seconds. The R8 V10 era is over. The naturally aspirated symphony has been silenced. The RS models are going electric. These represent the peak of German engineering when the gloves came off. No more screaming V10s. No more analog perfection. The electric future is here whether we like it or not. From the 2017 Spider's open-air violence to the 2020 Performance's final farewell, each of these cars represents a philosophy that's disappearing. The belief that driving should be emotional, mechanical, and deeply connected to the human experience. But straight-line acceleration is just one measure of greatness. When these same legends hit the quarter mile, the rankings completely flip. There's one sleeper that destroys cars twice its price, and the results will shock even the most dedicated Audi enthusiasts. Click here to see which Audi dominates the drag strip. The quarter-mile times will shock you and reveal the real performance hierarchy that 0 to 60 times can't capture. The combustion era is ending. These 10 legends represent the best of what we're leaving behind. Choose your favorite in the comments, because soon they'll only exist in our memories and our garages.